Hey you guys, how are you? I'm Scarlet. Welcome to my channel, 50 Shades of Scarlet. I decided to open a second channel under the same name, but except that this one is for the English speaking subscribers because I was getting requests for my readings in Spanish to be translated. So I figured I'd just open another channel. I hope you like it and you find a home here. Please remember to subscribe, to like the videos if you like them, and leave me any comments you may have about my reading in the comment section. If you have any questions about me or you'd like to know anything about this channel, all of my information will be in the description box. I would love to hear from you. Ciao. All right, let's start. I do channel messages, by the way, too. So the cards may not necessarily match what I'm saying, but it's what I feel and what I receive from my spirit guides. So let's do a collective reading. All right, and it's usually love-based as well. That's just for the collective. One more. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got. We have the Page of Swords. The King of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Sun. The Page of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. Wow, this is a positive reading. The King of Wands. And the Chariot. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right, so I'm dealing with a couple of, or you guys maybe, of course I'm reading for more than one type of view, guys. I see here you have two kings and two pages. So you may have children being the pages, the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, or it may just be simply the Page of Swords is representing someone here, and I believe it's the King of Swords in this case, which would be an air sign, whether that's Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but that person may have that sign prevalent in their natal chart. I feel like the King of Swords is someone here that may be sort of like spying on you or ready to communicate at least. But I have a feeling that this person is ready to communicate because of the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. I mean, this is a quite positive reading. This is a stage in someone's relationship where the person has either gone from a page, you know, of immaturity, and it could be someone who's quite young, much younger than you. It could be an age difference because of the King of the Page, or it simply could be that the person is finally ready to get out of a stage where they were immature, where they didn't know what they wanted, where they are ready to communicate. But the the King of Swords is someone who tends to come off a little strong, someone who tends to come off kind of rude. They express what they feel. It's not like the King of Cups, for example, who feels all this love and affection but has a hard time expressing their feelings. The King of Swords will express what they feel. However, it might come off wrong. This person might come off a little stern, a bit mean maybe for some of you, but I feel that this is a positive thing. The person is ready to communicate in a positive way because of the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a relationship that tends to be quite meaningful. Okay, this is someone that you might have been waiting for the longest. This is someone that you're kind of meant to be with, you know, if you believe in that, if that's what you've been waiting for. Like I feel like it could be a twin of a twin of flames, a twin flame journey, or a soulmate, that type of relationship. Okay, and it's just about the time that the wheel of fortune has finally come to a place where you guys are ready to be together, or at least when this person is ready to finally speak up their feelings, you know. The person may be a masculine energy, because the King of Swords is very masculine. Of course, I know you guys most know that it doesn't necessarily mean that this person is a male. It could be a female with a very heightened masculine energy. But either way, this person has been checking up on you, or they have been checking you out on social media, or they have been texting you for some of you guys, and maybe you have blocked this person. Okay, and they're in that stage of where they're getting desperate, they're getting antsy, and they want to come see you, or they want to be able to communicate with you. For those of you who have been blocking this person, this is someone that wants to set up a meeting. Okay, some of you guys have dealt with someone who's quite slow. They have taken their time to communicate, because they were dealing with a lot. This is someone who tends to be quite controlling. So maybe they were dealing with something along the lines of having to not only control the relationship with you, but also control their life as well. They might have been going through a lot of crazy obstacles in their daily life, like at work. Maybe they lost some money, some accounts, or things like that. But they were feeling at one point like out of sorts. And at this time, they're ready to kind of like communicate, ready to settle things down. They feel that you're no longer too mad at them. Maybe you forgot by now, or you've gotten over what separated you guys in the past. Or for those of you that did have some sort of communications established. But for those of you that who are waiting for this person is ready to communicate, but not only communicate with you to kind of start the relationship up again, but also they want to kind of like talk about moving in together. It's like an elevation. They're ready to elevate the relationship to the next level. And if there was no relationship established, and this was just something that you felt like you lost out on, where you didn't even get to express your feelings towards this person, or they didn't get to express them towards you, then this person is ready to do that, to express his or her feelings towards you. I feel like that some of you, this person is quite busy all the time. Is the business person. They don't have to be necessarily a corporate type of person. They could be some type of an artistic endeavor. They might be, because of the King of Wands here. This is someone that is quite open and ready to kind of like express his feelings right now. They're very passionate. This could be a fire sign, so a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. This person is very boastful. They like to kind of show off, or they would like to get you out of that place of darkness in your relationship, where maybe you guys had a hidden type of affair, or something along the lines where either yours or their families didn't know that you guys were together, or that you had interest in each other that way. I feel like this person is trying to find very creative ways to communicate with you. I don't have a feeling of them being scared per se, but I do have a feeling of them not knowing where to start. Like I said, there's two kings here, so there's definitely two major presences here. It could be that this is a relationship between two men. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. Or it's simply two relationship between sort of like, I want to say polar opposites, okay? Because fire and air, I'm getting a feeling of people that when you guys get together and you're not in a very positive way of communication, you're not having that, then I feel like someone here tends to entice the other person to argue or fire them up, or kind of like provoke something in you. It could be you or the other person. You guys can switch the energies as you see fit. But I feel like this person gets the best of you sometimes, as far as they anger you, you know, or they know which buttons to hit, when it comes to them trying to get away with having the last word. I feel like this person has to have the last word. But regardless of all the negative things that might have happened between the two of you, what's going on right now, at least where the energy is right now, is in a very, very positive stage. I mean, is you have the Sun card, which is the most positive card on the deck, on the tarot. Okay, this is someone that misses and reminisces about you. They miss the constant communication that you guys had, or they're in a very what do you call, like in a very, I don't want to say sad, because I don't feel sadness, but I see them missing you, you know. Their heart kind of fills every time they think about you, and then they think about you daily. I was going to say in the nighttime, for most people, when they're really sad at night, they tend to think about the person that they're not with, or the person that they miss. But this person is quite active. I feel like this person is out and about all the time, or they're very busy at work. So they think about you during the day as well, which is a very positive thing for it to be happening, because usually when the way that I've seen when two people are separated or missing each other, usually when you go to bed, when you go to sleep, is when you miss that person the most, because you're so sad and upset and you wish they were next to you, or you miss the times that you were together, right? But I feel like this person is in a happy, upbeat mode. This person is quite excited to see you, and thinking of creative ways to get to see you, or to kind of like get to know you better as well. And because of that, I don't feel that they're sad anymore. I feel like they might have gone through a period of, for those of you who are going through the twin flame journey, they might have gone through a dark night of the soul. But that's kind of like way back now. I don't feel like that's nowhere near this right now. I mean, depending on where in the journey you guys are, but this person at least is in a very good place, okay? They're thinking of marriage. They're thinking of a stabilized in a relationship. They're thinking of commitment, you know. So for someone to be thinking that positively, I don't think it's because they recently just went through a sad, you know, time. I feel like that's long gone. And they're also quite ready to take control of their lives too. They want to take control of their own lives, and because of that, they also may want to take control of you, okay? Because like I said, I feel like this person tends to be a little bit controlling. There's also Earth here for those of you who are dealing with someone who could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. A Leo specifically for some of you. I don't know why I heard Sagittarius, but I heard that too. This seems like the feeling that I'm getting is that you guys might be thinking that this is never going to happen. Some of you guys are thinking that this is like a fairy tale that I'm telling you, and that's normal. That's quite normal, especially if you've been waiting for a very long time for this to happen. But the feeling that I'm getting is that it is a fairy tale. It's something that you've asked for, something that you've wished for, and it's just about time for it to come through. Especially now, I feel like in the summer months, for those of you who are in the USA, or you know, who have the summer just started in that part of the world, I feel like this is the time for you to kind of like wake up and say, oh my God, I finally have what I want. I finally have that person, or they're finally ready to at least start communication and be healthy in a healthy relationship and work things out. There's a lot of like wanting to do things, you know, but like anything in life, you have to take it with a grain of salt. You have to say, okay, this person is finally open to communication or whatever it is that we may need to do between each other, but I have to also be ready for it. So I don't know if you currently are in a place where you might be finally getting over the sadness and getting over the blockages that existed during this relationship. And if that's the case, then you might not be so open per se to letting this person come back into your life because of whatever they did in the past. So that might be a little bit of what may hold up the communication, or what may hold things up between the two of you, if you're not necessarily the most ready to receive. I see some of you guys here as well who are currently traveling or planning to travel. I know with the pandemic and all that craziness that's going on in the world right now, it may be a little tough, but I don't know if you're just going to take local trips. It may not be out of the country or whatever you are, but it may be something where you have to travel back and forth, or you're planning to travel somewhere along the lines of next month or the month after, somewhere in August or September. This person definitely, for some of you, does travel for work, and I see them trying to kind of like meet up with you at some location. Maybe say, can we meet halfway kind of deal. Some of you might be going out to like a festival, some type of festival with your kids if you have kids, or you're going to meet up with some family members in kind of like a family reunion, but at some kind of small festival, because I know also that's a problem right now, but I do see a group of people kind of meeting up to celebrate something. It could be a wedding, a small wedding, a social distance wedding. I don't know how you would do it, but I see some kind of celebration. Doesn't have to be a wedding, could be a bridal party, but something along the lines of uniting people together. Okay. If you had no idea that this person was willing to communicate because of their nature to be so stern and strong and kind of mean, then I feel that this person, the King of Swords especially, is in a place where they're willing to be more childlike. They're willing to be less stern, less strict, and more open to being sweet, to being creative, to being caring. This person at one point was quite cold to you. And so picturing this person right now as I'm describing them to you might be hard. But like I said, I mean, the reading itself is quite positive. There's not much negativity that I see here. I do sense that the person wasn't always this positive, but it was because they were stuck in their in the way of thinking, in the mentality that it was their way or their highway. But right now, I feel that they're letting their hair out. I have a feeling like this person is letting loose. Some of them might have gone through the pandemic and kind of had to be forced to let go of being so strict, like for example, not shaving. That's a big deal to this person, not being able to shave or get a haircut, and then having to let their hair grow out kind of like gave them, a sense of peace, of relaxation, or feeling like, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay. So why am I so strict with myself, or so hard to, on myself? So having to gone through even something as simple as not cutting their hair might have given them some kind of outlet to let go of the anger and of the of being such a tight ass, I have a feeling this person was such a tight ass, and right now they're more like whatever, They also started small projects, some of them, where they were making little bits of money here and there. And that gave them also an outlet to be more creative. Okay, some of them might have done something out of the norm for them, like as painting, something creative, like it could have been painting or doing some kind of web design or even gardening. I feel like they did something so, like, I hear the word selfless. I don't know what that has to do with anything. It might have been that they did something for their community, for their neighbor, for kids around the neighborhood. I don't know, like, help out someone during this time. And that kind of like brought them back to where they used to be human. I feel like this person wasn't human to you at one point. You were like, you were kind of frustrated, that this person wasn't even human sometimes, or at least that's how you felt. But they went through a tough time, and they had to bring down their defenses, and they had to be human. They had to become like everyone else and get off their high horse. This is someone that probably was quite stuck up, and because of their money status, or because of their job title, whatever it was that was making them feel that they were better than other people, or their ego was quite high up there. Now they went through the pandemic, and it kind of like brought them to, back down to earth. It grounded them. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm getting a good feeling about this person. I feel like some of you have been dreaming about this person, and communicating telepathically as well. So that may be some sort of twin flame for those of you that believe in that, right? Doesn't have to be, but I feel like most telepathic relationships, whether you're together or not, tend to be on a higher spiritual level, and you may be on that journey. But either way, like I said, I feel like this person is ready to take charge. And I'm feeling it, like I said, more of on a light level, not as much as I'm ruling the world or I tell you what to do. It's more on the, okay, I'm gonna start this. What would you like to do? Giving you more of a chance to incorporate your ideas, or how you would like to start the relationship, or how you would like to see you guys in the future. I feel like they're very much willing to extend the hand, but for you to kind of take the hand and lead the way into how you would like to see the relationship. Okay, also they're very, very passionate about you. This is someone that misses, for those of you that did have this type of relationship, this person misses your touch. They miss your kisses. They some of them, I'm seeing images of them kissing your neck, like things like that, intimacy. They miss the intimacy between the two of you. And if you never did have intimacy, then this is someone that kind of dreams about or fantasizes about having those type of touching moments and intimate moments between the two of you. So you might have been dreaming about that, like having some sort of wet dream, I guess. I don't know. But definitely they're dreaming about it, or they're fantasizing about it. So because of that, because of the connection and the union between the two of you, then you might have felt the same way about them. Some of these people, somebody, maybe you or them, are recently purchasing a vehicle, have recently purchased one, or in the process of purchasing a new vehicle. They want to meet with you at a park or some sort of picnic. They want to set something up like that. Something very intimate between the two of you, maybe just the two of you. Some of you guys, like I mentioned, have children. So they want to take your kids out. They want to show face. They want to, especially for those of you that they were in your child's life and they have been MIA. They feel bad that your child didn't get to see them as often, or vice versa. Okay. This person is so ready to communicate. It's crazy. They're ready to come out of the darkness. They're ready to come out of this. They feel kind of impotent, They feel like they can't just express their feelings. So some of them might come off wrong when they do talk to you for the first time. So expect some of like a little rudeness, okay? So don't take it to heart. It's just because they don't know exactly what to say. So whatever comes to mind at that time is because it's kind of like a pressure cooker, They might explode and just tell you whatever. And then you're like, this is what you have to say to me? Like, you might take it the wrong way, but don't. Just let the communication flow, because they just want to just get to start the communication, whether that's, by coming off with something rude that might piss you off, because by doing that, they at least might spark something. They're not thinking clearly, so don't take it to heart. After a long period of not talking, this is the only thing they know how to say, or how to express themselves. Some of them are coming off as very sweet, okay, because they're older or more mature. So they might come off the opposite of what they used to be, which is very sweet, But like I said, some of them might just be just the usual rude in the beginning. But you will be happy. The end of this, the outcome of this is just happiness. Happiness in communication, in touching each other, in congregating. That's what I see mostly. I think that's all I'm seeing for now. Let's see what else. I see you taking your children. Some of you guys, it could be them as well, taking your children out more in an effort to kind of stay away from thinking too much, from dwelling on this person. Because I see children involved here, whether they're yours, theirs, or just your family altogether. And I think that's all I see. Okay, so let's pick some cards from the tea leaves. I want to see any additional messages that may want to come for you today. That's too many. Let's do this again. Additional messages for the collective. Something came out. Oh my goodness. Oh, you have the heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. What else? Wow. We have the man. Dealings or relationship with a man. What else for the collective? Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. See, that's exactly what I'm feeling. I feel like this person has matured. Like I said before in the beginning, towards the beginning of the reading, this person has gone from a page to a king. I mean, it's kind of like drastic too, because they didn't go necessarily from a page to a knight into a king. They went straight up from a page to a king. So it might be a little bit too fast of growth, of emotional, and maturity might be quite quick. So do expect some kind of like some harsh words or something that may piss you off a little bit, because they still have a little bit of immaturity inside. So don't take it to heart though, because they're trying really hard. And we have the rooster, and as I said that, oh my god, you have the rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. What did I just say? So crazy. That's how I feel. I feel like this person might still have a little, a little nasty in there. But don't take it to heart, because they're trying really hard to be what you want them to be or what you needed them to be. But some of them are having a hard time just being 100% super sweet, because they tend to be a little catty. I feel like there's a little bit of cattiness going on with them. So what else? So they might bring back things like, remember when you did this to me? And they get a little bit pissed off. You might get a little bit pissed off, but just know that it's coming from a good place where they're trying to get over it, and maybe talking about it might help. You have the hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. What did I just say? They need a little help. Okay, they need you to guide them into being this amazing person for you. Whatever it is that is going to work for both of you, they need your guidance. Okay, so they need your helping hand. This is so cool. What else? Okay. Bird, flying. News is on the way. Yay. Okay, so there's a message coming, okay? For sure. This person is trying really hard to communicate. They're trying to let you kind of know they're okay. For those of you who have been wondering, for those of you who this person kind of blocked somehow, and you were trying to communicate because you were feeling inside of you that there's something wrong with them because you were so worried. So they want to let you know that they're okay as well. Not just communicate, but they're like, look, I'm sorry I blocked you, or I wasn't ready to talk to you then. Now I'm ready. I'm okay. I was being a whatever. I was being a douche. I was being a jerk. Whatever. They're actually ready to admit that as well. They're quite ready to admit that they were not right. You have the cane. Pay attention to your health. This is for those of you who are worried, like I said, that were worried about this person to see if they were actually physically okay. Maybe they were sick, and you found out, and then you were trying to find out if they were better. Oh my God, you have the casket. Oof, Cards are just falling out. Let me put this down, because when I channel, cards just fall out, even if I don't have any questions. Someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. I feel like the casket has to do with the end of the struggles, okay, between the two of you, with the end of the blockages, okay, of not being together, of not communicating. You have the mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Wow, what did I say? This person can be quite stubborn, but guess what? With the casket, that's the end of that. And then you have the rat. Ugh, I hate this card. Someone working against you behind your back. Okay, so that's for those of you who know that this person had sort of like a karmic person in between the two of you, some sort of other relationships or even friendships that were not okay with the two of you being together. Just know that that energy or that negative person is still there. It doesn't necessarily mean that they can affect you, because like I said, with the casket and the mule, I feel like this person is ready to let go of this stubbornness. Okay, they're ready to stop being so damn stubborn, or to even listening to rats, okay, to people who were obstacles or blocking your relationship that you both know of. And when I said before that I feel like this person is ready to say that you were right, they're ready to say that you were right. That means that they finally found out that this person was a rat. Sorry, when this happens, usually it's like a message is coming through. For those of you who have never seen my videos, when I go through channel messages, I tend to kind of like feel like I'm about to burp, but I don't burp, because the messages are literally trying to come out that way. It's so crazy. It's annoying, but it's a process. So let's see about this other person that was blocking you guys, this rat. Like I said, even though I feel like your person is ready to let go, I heard the word anticipate. I think they're anticipating, or you're maybe anticipating that rat is trying to kind of come in between the two of you guys. Okay, so let's just see what that was about, because I hear that strongly. Something's up with someone that's trying to kind of like come in the way of this renewal, of this resurrection of this relationship. I feel like someone is trying to come in the way, and it's something that maybe you guys need to anticipate. Okay, you have the turkey. Is someone behaving stupidly? Then you have the shield. That's amazing. You need to defend yourself. What did I just say? Wow. So just know that the rat, whoever this is, it could have been something as simple as someone who ratted you guys out to someone else, or who tried to expose certain things about your relationship, right? This person can come back, and you need to protect yourself from this person, whether it is to do some kind of spiritual work, wear a charm or an amulet, some type of protection spiritually, or simply kind of like watch out, because there will be in the background. This rat is not going away, not so easily. But what is a positive thing is that I see your person being very aware that this rat exists, or at least aware that this person tends to try to destroy your relationship. Okay, so just know that while this rat is there, and they will try to cause trouble, you need to defend yourself. They're going to behave stupidly, they're going to do dumb shit. Okay, your person is kind of open to it now. They're ready to end this person. They're ready to get rid of the rat. That's another thing I have, like another feeling that I have. What is your person going to do about that rat? If it's someone that is on their side, this could be on your side as well. But what is it going to be done, whether it's by you or your person, about this rat? Okay. Oh God, more rats. This is crazy. This is crazy. You have the mice. How crazy is this? Wow. It says discord among friends or family. Oh my goodness. This is ugh. And then you have love. Ugh. So definitely your person is ready to stand up for you, okay? No matter what. This person is standing up for you. They're standing up for your family. If you guys have a family between the two of you, if you have children, for example, because like I said, I kept seeing children. I feel like this person is ready to stand up and defend you, okay? Because of the shield as well. So just know that even though these mice or these rats they're very minute when it comes to being of importance, when it comes to being someone that matters within your relationship. This person is ready to defend you, to fight for you, to shield you actually against the stupid behavior of this rats or mice or whatever. It's just crazy of how strong their presence is. It doesn't mean anything actually, because like I said, with love, you guys, it sounds so cheesy and corny, but with love you guys will succeed. Okay, that's exactly what this is. Love will succeed between the two of you guys. It's so crazy and so amazing all at the same time. But this is life. Nothing is perfect, but the perfect thing I do see here is that you guys are so ready to be there for each other, to shield each other against the negativity of your life, of your relationship, to be there for each other, to support each other, to stand up for each other, which is amazing in itself. So just be patient. If I could give you any advice, it would be to be patient, because like I said, your person may still come off a little anal. That's the word that came to mind, anal. And if that's the case, just give them a shot, give them a chance to express themselves. Let them defend you as well, because I have a feeling that some of you guys are quite independent and you're in a place where you're like, F this person, I can defend myself, or I'll let them know how I feel, or whatever. But this person needs to be able to defend you. They need to be able to come up for you and stand in front of you and the problems. Okay, so allow them to do this, because this is part of their journey. It's part of their healing. Okay, it's part of something that they need to do to protect you, to protect the relationship, especially if your person is the masculine in the relationship. Not necessarily the man, or it could be a woman, but if the person is the masculine in this relationship, this person needs to feel that they can protect you. They need to exert their masculinity, and they need to prove their point. They need to feel that they did something about this. So allow them to do so. Okay, I think you would do them some good to allow them to take care of the problems, to take care of the mice and the rats and stuff like that. And I don't even like looking at those cards. I don't like those cards, but I mean, they are present there. It doesn't hurt for you to know. Be aware of your surroundings, of who's trying to fuck with you in your relationship. But either way, you're gonna come up trumps. Okay, you're going to be okay, because your person is ready to do the most for you. All right, I hope you really like this reading, guys, and I hope you if you did, please remember to subscribe, to like the video, to share if you would like someone else to hear this message, and definitely let me know in the comments what you think of the message. All right, take care, good luck.